Welcome to ACO Movie Explain in English channel. Today our movie is Sinners. Sinners movie is a horror movie. In 1932, identical twins and veterans of World War I returned to the Mississippi Delta after years of working for the Chicago outfit. With funds acquired through illegal means, they acquire a sawmill from a prejudiced landowner named Hogwood. Their intention is to establish a juke joint exclusively for the black community. Their cousin Sammy, who dreams of becoming a guitarist, decides to join them, even though his pastor father strongly opposes it, claiming that blues music is connected to the supernatural. The twins recruit other staff, pianist Delta Slim and singer Pearline, with whom Sammy becomes enamored, as performers, Smoke's estranged wife Annie as cook, local Chinese shopkeepers Grace and Bo as suppliers, and field worker Cornbread as bouncer. While on his road trip, Stack reconnects with his ex-girlfriend Mary, who pretends to be white, and Mary resents Stack for leaving her behind when he moved to Chicago. Smoke and Annie engage in a heated argument about Annie's belief in the occult, with Annie asserting that her practices protected the twins, but Smoke bitterly reminds her that their infant daughter still passed away. In another part of the country, an Irish immigrant vampire ran away from the Choctaw vampire hunters and brutally transformed two local Klansmen into vampires. On the opening night of the joint, Sammy's music is transcendent, unknowingly summoning spirits from both the past and future to join the mesmerized audience. The performance captivates the attention of the protagonist, and he arrives with his minions, offering money and music as a means of gaining entry. The twins are wary and the vampires flee. Reminding the bartender that the bar needs the income, Mary meets Remick outside but is turned down. She enters the house, where she entices him and bites him. Smoke is shot, but she remains unharmed by standard bullets and manages to escape. Cornbread is attacked by imitation and transformed as well. As the juke joint empties, the vampires emerge and transform the departing patrons, including Bo. After being resurrected as a vampire, Stack manages to repel Annie with a concoction of pickled garlic juice. She imparts knowledge to the survivors. Silver or wooden stakes are the only weapons capable of killing vampires, and they cannot enter a building unless invited. Now leading a group of vampires but still unable to enter the bar, Remick attempts to negotiate. He admires Sammy's extraordinary abilities and believes that vampirism grants immortality, liberation, and a means to transcend racial discrimination. He desires to harness Sammy's powers to summon the spirits of his departed community. He also cautions that Hogwood, who covertly leads the local clan, intends to launch an assault on the bar at the break of dawn. When the survivors reject his proposal, Remick and Bo confront Grace, warning her about the potential danger to her daughter. A desperate Grace boldly invites the horde to assault the juke joint, daring them to enter. In the ensuing battle, Grace, Annie, and Delta Slim were tragically killed. Mary is heartbroken by Annie's passing and hastily leaves the bar. Smoke, Sammy, and Pearline try to flee, but Remick and Stack ambush them. In a fierce battle, Smoke and Stack clash, while Sammy and Pearline engage in a confrontation with Remick. Pearline is attacked and pleads with Sammy to escape. In the climactic showdown, Sammy throws his guitar at Remick's head, but Smoke appears just in time to save him from being struck by a stake. As the sun emerges, the clan of vampires is obliterated. Urging Sammy to escape, Smoke ambushes and eliminates Hogwood and the clan, but is fatally injured in the process. Before passing away, he has a vision of Annie and their daughter. Sammy, disheartened and devastated, goes back to his father's place of worship. His father implores him to abandon music and pursue a path towards salvation. Sammy leaves without resolving the conflict. 50 years later, Stack and Mary pay a visit to an elderly Sammy, who has now become a renowned blues musician in Chicago. Stack discloses that Smoke spared him that evening at the juke joint, granting him freedom under the condition that Sammy would live without disturbance. The couple presents Sammy with the opportunity for eternal life, but he politely declines. Stack requests Sammy to perform a song, and Sammy willingly agrees. Afterward, Sammy shares with them that although that fateful night still haunts him, until the sun went down, it was the most memorable day of his life. Stack concurs, stating that it was the final time he witnessed smoke, the final time he observed the sun, and the sole instance where he experienced true liberation. Thanks for watching Aiko Movie Explain. If movie explanation moved you, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell for more movie explanation.